Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dork side. I am the Dork on the road, and today I'm going to tell you exactly what it takes to be a quote-unquote real motorcyclist, real off-road rider, real adventure bike rider. If you don't do this, you're not a real rider. That's right everyone, I am the Dork on the road, and I want to be your internet riding buddy. And I'm better than your regular riding buddies because I'm available whenever you want, and I come with a mute button. So please consider subscribing, and don't forget to turn on those notifications so that you know when I post awesome new dual sport and adventure motorcycle content just like this. I'm out here on my Honda Africa Twin exploring some logging roads that I just discovered are not as far from my house as my regular riding area, so that's pretty exciting. And while we ride back down, because it's starting to get dark, we're gonna head home. I want to talk a little bit about something that's been on my mind lately. What does it mean to be a real motorcyclist? What do you have to do to be a real dual sport rider or a real adventure rider? What is a fake adventure rider? What is a fake motorcyclist? I bet you've heard a lot of things. I've heard a lot of things. I hear a lot of things in the comments, if I'm being honest, and out in the world, but I get some really interesting comments. People get upset. People complain about my videos for a lot of reasons, and they're not perfect, and I'm not a great rider. And if you're like, this guy sucks at riding, you're absolutely right. I'm not a great rider. I don't pretend to be. I also don't pretend to be a doctor of motorcycling, so don't take my advice as gospel. It's just the opinion of a dude with a little bit of experience who likes to get out and adventure and show other people that it's possible. But the types of comments that I get are interesting and often contradictory. For instance, I have been told in the past that I am not a real dual sport rider because I take survival gear with me. I advocate for wearing pads and helmets and gear. I get comments like, I used to ride up in the woods on my 250cc 1977 motorcycle with circular saw blades for wheels and nothing but a jock strap, and I survived. What's all this gear for? You're a pansy, you worry too much. I get comments like that. And that's fine, you're entitled to your opinion. I also get comments like, what do you mean you don't carry a full solar still? And I carry a lot of gear. I carry everything I need to start a fire and build a shelter in the woods, just in case, right? And also to purify water. Trying to maintain those basic survival needs. But I also get comments saying I'm not a real dual sport guy because I don't take even more precautions. So I'm simultaneously too well prepared and not well prepared enough, depending on who you ask. I get a lot of people commenting on me putting my motorcycle, my dual sport bike, in the back of my truck and telling me that I'm not a real dual sport rider because I put it in the back of my truck. I made a whole video about why I do that, if you're curious, but the short version is, one, my riding area is really far from home, so I'd be out of gas almost by the time I got there. Two, I don't want to put a lot of extra wear on my tires if I don't have to. And three, I don't want to. And here's the thing. We're getting towards the point of this video. We're getting close to it. Can you smell it? Can you feel it? What does it take to be a real motorcycle rider? What does it take to be a real motorcyclist? I'm going to tell you. You waited this long. One thing you have to do, in my opinion, and if you don't do this, you're not a quote-unquote real motorcyclist. Are you ready? You have to ride a motorcycle. That's it. Doesn't have to be yours. You don't have to ride every day. You get on a motorcycle and you like it, you're a motorcyclist, period. That's all there is to it. I would extend it even further. I would say, if you don't yet own a motorcycle but are very interested in motorcycles, you consume motorcycle content, you like to watch other people ride motorcycles, you're a motorcyclist too. Welcome, join us. If for some reason you're unable to ride motorcycles due to a physical disability or financial hardship or whatever it is, but you still like motorcycles and want to hang out with motorcycle people and watch videos and read articles about motorcycles, you're a motorcyclist too. Congratulations. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you as part of the community. My first piece of advice to you as a person who is definitely a motorcyclist purely by virtue of your interest in motorcycles is, do not listen to people who try to tell you differently. They are not the kings of motorcycling. So if someone's trying to gatekeep you out of a community that you're interested in being a part of, you need to just not listen to them, because motorcycling and adventure is for everybody. So I'm gonna go on a limb here and I'm gonna alienate some of you, and I'm sorry, but if you're the type of person who feels the need to criticize the way other people use their motorcycles, you should probably just take a look in the mirror, because that's not cool, man. It's not welcoming. I firmly believe the best way to ride a motorcycle is the way you want to ride your motorcycle. If you want to take your Harley up in the woods and ride around on logging roads all day, more power to you. I'm proud of you. Do that shit. You want to buy a 1200 GS and only ride it on the road? You could do that. It's a very comfortable long road bike. You can ride your bike however you want. If you want to put your dual sport in the back of a truck, do it. You ride your dirt bike on the street, well, it's illegal, but I guess if that's what you like and you're willing to take the risk, then do it. As long as you're not putting anyone else in danger and infringing on the rights of anyone else, you can do whatever the hell you want and be a motorcyclist. Congratulations, you're one of us. I, for one, welcome you. Thank you for being a part of this community. You don't have to be a super badass going off jumps and climbing impossible hill climbs to be a dual sport off-road rider. You don't need to like dominate Black Diamond trails to be a dual sport trail rider. You ride at your own speed, ride your own ride, and enjoy it. That's why we're here. Motorcycling is about freedom, it's about access, it's about enjoyment, it's about personal risk, right? Motorcycling is not safe and it's not smart. Like, it's dangerous. Look what I'm doing right now. I'm standing up on a 500-pound motorcycle with 1,000 cc's on a really crappy logging road. That's not smart by myself. It's about fun. It's about having a good time. So you enjoy it the way that you want to. I don't know if you could tell from this rant, but I am super anti-gatekeeping. There is no criteria to being a real motorcyclist beyond riding a motorcycle or being interested in motorcycles, period. If you think otherwise, you know, I love you and you're more than welcome here, but I'm not sure that you will enjoy my content. Like I said, I want people to see that this sport, this hobby, this pastime, this adventure is for everybody, and I want to encourage people to get out there, no matter their physical condition, no matter their financial ability, no matter what it is. If you can't get out on a motocross track and jump a 20-foot tabletop, you know what? That's fine. I'm never going to do that. You're still a motorcyclist. You want to ride a scooter around town? You're a motorcyclist. You got a moped? Hey, you're one of us. I'll wave at you. I don't care. I wave at everyone. So I got 2 wheels, I wave at it. I get really tired of the gatekeeping. I get really tired of the people who think they get to decide who is a motorcyclist and who isn't. Oh, here's the other point I was going to make. I said that thing earlier about riding your 1200 GS on the road only. Okay, you're entitled to do that. Now, if we're friends and I know you, I'll probably give you a little crap about it, and that's okay. I'm not talking about gentle ribbing. That's all part of being friends and being a community, and you know, but that doesn't work until there's trust, right? I have to know that you're not actually an a-hole before I'm going to understand that you're just messing with me when you say something like that. It might even be your opinion, that's fine, but you don't get to tear me down or make me feel less because of it. That's not cool. So gentle ribbing is fine. I am not talking about giving each other crap in the comments or messing with your buddies. That's fun. I mean, that's all part of it. I am talking about trying to discourage people from riding because they don't fit your ideal picture of what a rider is. That's not cool, and it's not your choice to make. And what difference does it make to you if they don't buy the bike you would have bought or ride it the way that you would ride it? That doesn't make them any less of a rider than you are. I'm not here to criticize you. I hope you're not here to criticize each other. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate how 99% of the time the comments I get are very supportive. I think we've built a really cool community. I really like interacting with you guys. So thank you. You know, I like to keep it positive, but this is just something that's been on my mind a little bit lately. And I've just had enough of the gatekeeping. I'm just so tired of people imposing their standards on others and deciding whether or not they're worthy and then expressing that. It's just not your place. You are not the arbiter of motorcycling. You are not the king. You are not the emperor of motorcycling. You don't get to decree who is worthy and who is not. It's none of your damn business. Thank you for listening to my rant. I appreciate you coming along on this little adventure. I'm almost out of the woods here, literally and figuratively, with my rambling speech. So this is an impromptu rant, so I apologize if it's a little scattered, nonsensical. If I jump back and forth, I tend to do that when I'm off script. I'm just kind of ranting, but like I said, it's been on my mind. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Please consider subscribing if you haven't. If you're interested in a supportive motorcycling community that's open to everybody, this is a place for you, and I hope you consider joining us. And if you disagree with me, you know, I'd tell you not to bother commenting, but you're going to, and that's fine. Just know that I'm unlikely to respond, and if I do, it will probably be sarcastically. So enjoy that. But for now, I just want to say thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate you, and as always, please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you. Excellent! My calves are tired from standing up, but I don't want to sit down because it's boring on these roads. Is that cray? That's cray. Can't even see the motorcycle. I'm standing up so tall. It's nice. My butt doesn't get as sore because I just stand up the whole time. A road. Oh, there's a gate. Oh shit, pay attention. Pay attention. Set up your turns. Come on now. You're not good enough to get cocky. Not yet. Hopefully never. I want to get cocky. That's when you get hurt.